Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how we package things and why we do things certain ways. So the first thing is you need packaging material. We like to find cubic brown cardboard boxes. When I say cubic, like this is a 10, 10, 10. These are for some of our larger items. We also use 8 by 8 by 8, just a simple brown cardboard box. Most of our packages come from a company called Uline, and then our smaller boxes, we have another local supplier. So today I'm going to be using the 6 by 6 by 6. We chose this box because we used to use 5 by 5 by 5s, and the postal carriers sometimes reject it because they need at least a 6-inch side for labels. Don't ask me why, I don't make the rules. So we jumped up to the 6 by 6s, and it was the same price to ship them, and the boxes were negligibly more, so it wasn't that big of a deal. So first thing is we have to make a box. This is boring, but the point is I'm going to show you how we package them to make sure that they come all the way to, I know the tape makes an annoying noise, but all the way to our shipper, to the receiver with no problems. So just a couple inches wider than the box, and then I go halfway onto the lid. Halfway. Fold it down, make the leaves match, and then pull, and this keeps it nice and snug. Doesn't look like much, but it helps. And then for added security, I do a small piece around the edges. The reason is because an open edge like this, when going through sorters, sometimes they can catch, and we don't want our contents to come out of the package because of a couple small little pieces of tape that we could have put on there just to try to help combat that. So we now have a basic 6 by 6 box ready for a product. I use craft paper, recycled craft paper. I just do a small ball, and this right here will try to keep the package from shifting the contents around. So next thing is, on smaller items, a simple piece of tissue paper. It's not as abrasive as craft paper, and because it's a different color, you don't want somebody pulling this out, seeing that it's packing paper, and then your product being wrapped in the same paper, and then possibly spilling the contents because it might be small pieces. And it looks really nice. So this item, probably one of my favorite ones, these are crock spikes. A bunch of little bitty pieces. On things like this, we always have a lot of small pieces, so we want to make sure. And on small orders like this, I always try to send a few extras just in case one of them gets damaged or somebody loses them, or if I miscount. So this is supposed to be 26, so we send 27, 28, 30, something like that. So in the tissue paper, I just wrap it up. Fold it nicely. And then a nice little touch is I get a business card. We have our logo on there, real simple. In case you're like, oh yeah, I found them, I can't remember the name of the company. It shows where we are and our little websites, so that they can go and remember if they want to go back and show someone or whatnot. Advertisement and putting your brand out there also helps. So a small piece of ribbon also that matches the color of our logo, and we tie the bag up. All right. I wear gloves. I am a mechanic by trade, so my hands are always dirty even if I scrub them clean, and I don't want to get my hands stained on the products or any of the packaging. So, and it, we want things to look nice when they arrive. So everything that we touch, I want to keep it clean because I want it to look nice whenever people open it instead of seeing dirty handprints all over things. So that's just a me thing. You don't have to go that overkill. So our product is ready to be placed into the box. And then one more small bundle scrunched up really nicely. It keeps your product from moving around and getting damaged. Now this is a very small item, but sometimes whenever you run larger items, we do it very similarly. So like this guy right here, we may coil him and wrap him in the same tissue paper. Sometimes it takes 2 sheets because some of these guys have sharp points, but it keeps it nice and tidy inside the box. And then the last thing that you can never forget to put in your box is the customer's information, what they ordered, and then we handwrite every single person a note because they help us. They keep us in business, and we appreciate every single one, whether it's a $3 order or whether it's a $100 order. We appreciate every single person. So another tip that I do before I seal this up is normally I will get my scale, I'm grabbing it right now, and I'm going to write 2 things on the box. Normally I would write an order number, so we'll just pretend this is the order number. I know what the order number is for this one though, but I would just in small print the order number. I know the size of the box. I don't have to know that, and then I will weigh the box because nothing else is going to get really added to it. You know, some tape is not going to change the amount. So I'll place it on this scale, make sure that it starts at 0. It says 5.2 ounces. Always go up just a little bit, just in case your scale isn't perfect. You don't want a problem. So we'll just say 6.2 ounces. Now that's going to come in handy later whenever we're doing our labeling. So once everything is done, the box is ready to be packaged, and a label is going to be created. So again, a couple inches past it. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. You guys are probably getting seasick. Simple close. Match the leaves of the box up. And also, when I said earlier, I pull it tight. I know these are silly little details, but you see, if I just stuck the tape, or if I grab and pull the tape, it really makes sure that that box has as small areas for to get caught on things as possible. So like I said, some of these boxes do get heavy. Some of them are going all the way across the country, and you never know what could possibly happen to packages in transit. So every little thing helps. Now, the last thing would be label printing, and every single company does it differently. So I'm going to do a different write-up for label printing, but I have all of my data. I know my order number, so that will match up with my customer's information. I know the size of the box, and if I forget, I can put a tape measure on it right now. That doesn't matter. And then I know how much the box weighs. So, and whenever I put my label on there, this will also help me remember which way is up. So I can put my label right on the top and then take it to whatever carrier it needs. Guys, I hope it helps. Maybe it gives you guys some new ideas. And happy printing, guys. Thank you.